All right, welcome back to Meet Us in the Ring. We're doing something a little different today. This will be a pre-recorded episode. I'm here with Maddie as always. There won't be a live stream, so there won't be the chat, which we love interacting with. But things happen. So that's why we're pre-recording this episode. But Maddie, how are you doing today?
I just realized I'm so annoyed because the one day I didn't wear the shirt is the day you wear it.
I know we always do that. I always wear this shirt, and then I'm like, "Oh, Maddie will wear it," and then she doesn't wear it.
No, I was like, should I change? I'm like, Mary's not gonna wear this shirt. It's fine.
But the SmackDown shirt is super cute and show off that PR merch, girl.
I know, and it's so cozy too. The WWE one I got that has the
It
logo on
looks
it. It's so
cozy.
soft. It's so soft. Thank you, USA Network.
Shout out to
Period.
USA Network. If you ever want to have us come to an episode, let us know.
Let's
Um,
go.
anyway, so we're here to talk about Survivor Series War Games. It is
Mhm.
our predictions episode, which everyone looks forward to. But before we do that, I want to talk about AEW for a hot second.
Which is
Um,
coming from
I
Mary,
saw
so
some
that's kind of
things.
like,
Yeah, but it's not necessarily a good thing.
oh no.
I saw some things on the internet, and I need to get your take on them because you're our resident AEW fan here.
Period.
Uh, so yeah, so the first thing that I want to talk about is this. Um, so the Big Show was out there, and then he introduced this child called the Rizzler, and for me, this is straight up AEW pandering to Gen Alpha, and I hate it. So I need you to explain this.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. And this is a thing like that.
Okay,
I hate when AEW does stuff like this, and not just AEW. I hate when WWE does stuff like this. Like, um, what's a good example? Oh, when they brought and I like Speed. I Show Speed. I think he's funny. But when they brought I Show Speed to
Mhm.
WrestleMania, I was like, okay, why are we? Like, no disrespect, Speed, but AEW like I'm sorry, why are we doing what? Like, I didn't get a chance to watch Full Gear. I was at work to preface. So, do you know, like, did you see a clip or anything of why he was out there, or did they do anything with that?
The only clip I saw was the Big Show introducing him, and this kid got a full entrance with the background walking out to the ring. And then I saw a clip of another kid. I'm assuming they're related. I don't know. But another kid like speared one of the wrestlers. And I'm like, what is happening right now?
What?
Someone explain this. But the fact that his name is the Rizzler and he did the whole like, jaw mewing thing. I think this was super cringe. I think it's heavily pandering to Gen Alpha to try to get them to watch the product. And to be honest, AEW is less kid friendly than WWE.
Yeah.
So between all of the blood and now I don't know why they keep trying to do this like queer angle with Mariah May. I don't know what's happening, but um yeah, the fact this child came out and had a full entrance, has merch clearly because his shirt says the Rizzler. um yeah, that is just so cringe, and I don't like it.
Y- Yeah, I personally like I've seen the Rizzler thing on the internet before. I personally don't find it funny. If
Hmm.
others do, great, awesome. Do
Yeah.
whichever you want. It's not my personal taste. As far as like AEW doing that, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, maybe they just want a humor aspect or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
if that's what they want to do, sure, fine, because there's always an option to fast forward. So is it that it's really not that it's dumb, but it's not that serious. And Tony Khan is a weird little dude, so
Yeah.
that's just kind
Well,
of how I feel.
the next thing that I want to bring up for AW, and everyone thinks that I just come for AEW, but I understand that every company has botches. It's just a thing that happens, but I just want to talk about this really
This
quickly.
isn't from Full Gear,
Is it
right?
is it showing?
Yeah, is this from Full Gear?
I don't know.
Because I'm not trying to
I
get
don't know. I
copyrighted.
saw it on.
It's 18 seconds. Okay, should be
Oh,
fine.
we'll just play like 5 seconds, but this is the clip.
All right. That was from Rampage. Okay.
Hello, hello. Number one, why are those ropes so low? Number
Yeah.
two, why did they try to do the slide? It did not work.
That was Mariah,
That
right?
was so bad. I don't know, was it? I don't even know who's in that clip. I don't know what's going on. I just saw
No
what?
Mariah May
Sorry, I just
disrespecting
saw the clip and I was like, explain that clip then.
me. Mariah May can do no wrong, okay? Like anything she does, there's a pure justification behind it. And
Mm-hmm.
she's always thinking outside the box. So, maybe there was some intention with this where she just was trying something new. I have full faith in her. So, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, but you gotta admit that looked bad.
It kind of, from what I saw, it looked like I think that was Nyla Rose and whoever her partner was. Because again, this was filmed on Friday. I was at work. I didn't watch it. They were a little far back, so I'm gonna blame them because again, Mariah May can do no wrong. So she tried her best, right?
But they couldn't even slide under the rope because it was so low.
Well, that too. Yeah,
So I don't
that's
know
just
if
Tony Khan's
that's
fault.
yeah. Clearly the ropes were way too low. Like that's the type of stuff you see at indie shows where like the rope is super low.
Yeah,
So anyway, I just wanted to
Mary's in
talk on those.
hater mode again.
I just wanted to bring up those two things really quick. Apparently I've been sipping the haterade. Everybody's roasting me, but it is what it
Yeah.
is. And I know WWE has botches too, but like
Mhm.
that was just a funny clip that I saw for this week. So I just wanted
That
to
is
talk
good.
about it really quick. But we will get into war games. I only know of 3 confirmed matches, and then I'm
Oh,
assuming they're gonna add at least one more,
yeah.
if not 2 more. But we'll start with the women's war games, which is Team Liv versus Team Rhea. Team Liv has Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, um, oh my gosh,
Nia
Nia
Jax.
Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Team
Mhm.
Rhea has Rhea, Bianca, possibly not Jade anymore because she got attacked on SmackDown.
Have you seen the spoilers? The SmackDown spoilers?
No,
Okay.
no, wait. Do you mean for last Friday or like
No, for
upcoming?
this upcoming.
Oh, no. I haven't seen
Okay.
anything, so don't tell me. But so I don't know if Jade's gonna be in it. And then we have Io Sky and who's the other person? Oh my gosh, this is so bad for us. It's on our thumbnail.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, yeah, that
who?
girl.
Hmm? Oh my god, this is
Well,
so bad.
all I know is that
Oh,
Bianca Belair.
Naomi. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I'm so
that is a
sorry.
terrible. I'm tired, so that's why I forgot. Love you, Naomi.
I
All I know
forgot.
is that Bianca Belair is on that team. That's all I need to know.
That's true. She is on the team, but we don't know if Jade's going to be on the team anymore. Well, apparently you might know, but I don't know.
But I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything. But who do you got for this?
I don't care. Like
Oh,
this match is stupid. I'm sorry. There's been
it's stupid.
there's no build to it. We know Rhea's team is gonna win. We know that Rhea's gonna pin Liv for the win. It's like why do I care? Like what WWE why should I care about this match? Because Rhea and Liv's feud has been so horrible. And now it's just like I don't know. And I was so frustrated watching There's people loud outside. I was so frustrated watching Raw or SmackDown, whatever. It was SmackDown. And Nia comes out and she's like, I don't like you, but like we're all gonna be on the same team. Yes. I'm like, no, like that's not. And then Bianca and Rhea are all of a sudden besties. And then
Yeah.
Bianca and Io all of a sudden like squash their beef. It's so lazy, Mary, and that is so frustrating for me. It's very lazy writing, and the fact that of course it happens for the women's division because who else?
Well, of course.
Is it going to be a banger match? Yes, and that is great, and I love that. And I'm excited for
Mhm.
Liv because I believe this is her first War Games. She's not going to win, even though technically her team should win. Um, so I'm going Team Rhea because I know that Team Rhea is going to win. And yeah, I'm just disappointed with the build up to this match.
I'm actually going to go with Team Liv on this one. And it's for the sole reason of I believe that the OTC bloodline is going to win their war games. Are they going to have 2 face wins? Like, I don't
They've done it
know.
before.
I know, but I like to believe that they like to do, 1-1 or whatever,
Mm.
50-50 booking. But I don't know. I think that Team Liv is going to come out with the win on this one. I mean,
I hope so.
it's Liv, Nia, Tiffany, I don't know. I just think, and Raquel, like, that's a lot of heavy hitters on one team. You know what?
You say and Raquel as if that means anything.
It does. It does. She is a heavy hitter. I love Raquel Rodriguez. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
Fair enough.
But so
It's also
I'm
really, it would be really bad to have your 2 world champions lose,
exactly.
but they're
And
still
it's
going to do
like
it.
I don't know. I think that they're gonna have Team Liv pull out the win. I don't know how, but I think that's what's gonna happen. And then because I think that something is gonna happen between Bianca and Rhea and Io, like the
Mm,
storm is gonna brew because they're all technically not friends. You know what I
right.
mean? So I think that Bianca's gonna get caught up in her head, thinking that like Io or Rhea is gonna backstab her, and then other stuff is gonna happen. So I don't know. I think the heels are gonna work better together on this one.
I mean, again, Team Liv should win. That is the better outcome, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But again, if no matter what, they're gonna just pander towards Rhea Ripley because that is Triple H's current golden child, and he will never have her lose. So I don't know, which I'm really tired of, by the way. It's exhausting. But whatever.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But so you're going Team Rhea. I'm going Team Liv.
Technically,
Love.
I'm going Team Bianca because in the poster, she's at the
Okay.
very front instead of Rhea.
Well, but
So,
they edited the poster, and now there's a poster of Rhea in front.
well, it should be Bianca. So I'm going Team Bianca.
Okay. Well, next up we have Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Um, I'm not particularly excited about this match. Do I think it's going to be a good match? Yeah, I do. But I'm not particularly excited about it. I mean, we've already seen it once, and
Mhm.
this whole angle with Gunther like being kind of unsure of himself and like I don't like it. I don't
It's
know.
weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't. I like it in the sense that it's something new from him, and then we're kind of seeing more character range from him, which he
Mhm.
is obviously capable of. So I really like that. But it also feels kind of like unnecessary because like Gunther has beaten Damian Priest before, so he knows he
Mhm.
can beat him. So I don't know why he's all of a sudden like, oh, I don't know. Like you're gonna win. And I don't know. It's
Well, I mean, he
there's
lost to
positives and
Sami
negatives to it.
Zayn.
True, which I
He
still can't get over.
lost to Cody Rhodes. So,
Right. That is also why he's probably feeling a bit of unsureness.
yes, he seems a little insecure right now and
Mm.
is taking it out on Ludwig. Which, like, sir,
Yeah, we don't love
I,
that.
yeah, I get it, but you don't need to take it out on him.
No.
But like, are you excited for this match, or what do you think? What do you think the outcome will be?
I am excited for this match. I think there's actually been a pretty good build around this rematch, and there was a pretty good build to their SummerSlam match. So these two do not disappoint. They're both really, really great. The fact that Damian Priest, they've put so much faith in him, and I don't think he has disappointed them being booking or any of us. And it's really nice to see. It's really great to see Damian Priest come into his own and get that main roster top spot, because we all know and we've all known that he's been more than capable of having that spot. Being able to hang with the best. So I really like it. I also really like the fact that Damien has a bit more of an edge going into this match because Gunther has that insecurity. Their match at SummerSlam for me was so good. I loved it. So I'm very much looking forward to this rematch. I definitely think Gunther's going to win. But I think there's going to be a lot of close calls, and I love the excitement and the adrenaline of that.
Do you think that Judgment Day is going to get involved?
Ugh, I hope not. I'm so tired of the judge. And that's coming from me, man. Like, I was the Judgment Day's biggest supporter, and now I'm like, I'm tired of them. They just need to go their separate ways. And I really hope they don't interfere, because it seems like Damien has kind of moved away from them, and that's how it should stay.
I feel like Finn might still try to do something, even if it's just like coming up on the Titantron or something, like to distract Damien, and therefore Gunther getting the win. But I agree with you. I think Gunther's going to win regardless. I don't see them giving the title back to Damian Priest right now. I don't see like the benefit of doing that. But to be fair, I didn't see the benefit of them taking the IC title off of Jey Uso either, but they went ahead and did that.
It made sense for the story.
But it was just so quick. Like, he had his moment for, 2 weeks and then lost it to Braun again? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was pretty unfair.
I don't see why he couldn't still hold a title even at the War Games match, but that is what it is, I guess. But when it comes to Damian Priest versus Gunther, do we know if this match has a stipulation or if it's just a regular match?
As far as I know, it's just a regular match. But
I feel like it should have had a stipulation.
I mean, I don't think so. I think it's fine the way it is. I don't. Just because it's not like a trilogy, I don't really see the need for a stipulation. Maybe if this was like their third match against each other, I'd say yes, but
that's fair. That's fair. Regardless, I think it'll be a good match, as long as Damian Priest doesn't get stuck in the ropes again, because that was traumatizing.
Yeah.
That was traumatizing for me, and I wasn't even there.
But he recovered very well from that.
Yes, he did, for sure. And he continued on like a champ. Some people like can't really recover from things like that, and they just like the mood shifts, but like he handled it super well.
He was in it to win it.
Yep. So a match that is not confirmed yet, but I'm assuming that is happening, is Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Whether it's for the title or not, either way, it doesn't really matter to me. Because if this happens, I think it'll be a fantastic match.
Yes.
But I would need it to be like a street fight or like a no DQ or something, because that's where KO thrives, to be honest. If it's just a straight up match, like I feel like it could maybe get a little boring. But do you see Randy showing up, or do you think he's kind of still going to stay away for a little bit?
I didn't even think about that. I think he might stay away for a bit. I don't know, but I don't really see him coming back. It's possible, but is he actually injured, or did they just write him out for story's sake?
I don't know.
Okay, hopefully it's just for story's sake, because I can't handle.
we're not. I don't know about you, but I'm not one of those people that like deep dives to see if it's actually a real injury or if it's just a work. Like, I'm just going with the flow at this point.
I only do that if it's Bianca Belair. But I'm really excited about this possible match. I definitely think it should have a stipulation, just because of like that, especially that promo that we got this past Friday with the rage and the anger between the two. A no DQ at the very least, I think, would be good. And I think Cody should defend on this show, because it's been like 2 months since he defended. So, the Roman Reigns fans are starting to be like, "Oh, Cody sucks." It's like, whatever, man. Didn't your favorite go like 6 months without defending? Like,
truly.
No offense, I love my tribal chief, but I definitely think Cody will come out on top though if this match does happen.
Yeah, I agree, but that's why I also maybe see Randy coming back if it's not a real injury. But um, I think that if that happened, it'd be he attacks Kevin Owens. Obviously, it causes it, whatever. Well, I guess if it was a no DQ, it wouldn't cause a disqualification. Regardless, I think it would cause Cody to win. But then I think Randy is gonna go after the title for Cody.
Yeah, he's definitely turning on Cody at some point, which is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my
Mhm.
heart, but that is gonna be such an amazing feud with an amazing match, so it'll be worth it.
With such a historic storyline, like going from dashing Cody Rhodes and like Randy Orton back in the day all the way up till this point, like
Yeah.
the storytelling they could do with that would just be chef's kiss.
I personally think that is a WrestleMania match.
Agreed. But yeah, so if this match happens, I think we're both going with Cody. Yeah,
Yep.
it's fair to say.
Yes.
So we'll see. We'll see if they announce it on Friday.
Shall see.
Is there any other matches that you think might happen before we talk about the main event?
Maybe something with LA Knight in the US title? I don't know.
Like him and Shinsuke Nakamura, but I feel like it's too soon.
You think it's too soon? Maybe. I don't know. They might announce it this Friday. We'll see. I would like to see LA Knight defend, but he's been doing a lot, so it's not necessarily necessary. But we'll see. I don't know.
Some people think that Braun Breaker might face Sheamus
That would be
at
good.
Survivor Series, which that would be banger.
Yeah, that would be great.
Banger.
That I think is more likely than LA Knight defending.
I agree. If that happens, cool. If it doesn't, it is what it is. The War Games matches take so long, so they definitely need to save up all the time that they can, and I think that's why there's only 3 confirmed matches right now.
Yeah.
But let's get into the meat and potatoes, which this is our Thanksgiving episode technically. So happy early Thanksgiving to our American peeps. If you're not American, I hope you have a good week regardless.
Yes, and we are thankful for you.
Yes. I will be on Thanksgiving break from my job, so I won't be working this week. So your girl's gonna do some
Lucky
very,
you.
very needed TLC. Are you gonna get time off at all? This is a side tangent, but
I'm going to get 2 days.
Nice. Okay, see, you'll have
take
a little
what
bit.
I can get.
Take what I can get. Yeah. But anyway, so back to the meat and potatoes. We have the original Bloodline and CM Punk versus the Temu Bloodline and Bronson Reed. What?
I love that you wrote the Temu Bloodline.
That was leftover from our last predictions, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. But then I just added the CM Punk and Bronson Reed. I did not see this coming, I will say. I'm probably one of the only people who... Oh, you didn't either?
No, I guess I'm one of those... I didn't see it coming either.
Oh, okay, because everyone, I guess, was already assuming it was going to be CM Punk. They were saying it was either going to be CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, or somebody else. And I was like, Brock Lesnar, number 1, should never come back. Number 2, would never partner with Roman Reigns. Let me just say that right now. They have been through too much facing each other to then be on the same team. And for what? Brock has no beef with Solo and the Bloodline and Bronson Reed whatsoever. So everyone who thought that he was coming back, bye. But I did not see CM Punk aligning with the Bloodline. I mean, it makes sense with Paul Heyman. He was a Paul Heyman guy, but still, I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I said in my video that it was random, and a lot of people are like, it's not random. I'm like, it's random in the sense that like I didn't see it coming, and since Punk has come back to WWE, we still haven't seen that interaction with Roman Reigns. So that's why it was like out of the blue for me. I understand it makes sense like with the storyline. Like it's not like it doesn't make sense or anything, or at least with the Paul Heyman thing, which Paul is back, and that's pretty cool. But I'm very, very excited about this. Like, I love me some Punky Brewster, and so for him to be in the War Games match and teaming with my tribal chief, I'm very, very, very excited about it. I'm also very excited because hopefully this coming Friday we can get a promo between Punk and Roman, something we still haven't gotten yet, which I really, really want because they've talked about each other a little bit since Punk has come
Mhm.
back. And it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Although, like, the OTC bloodline having Punk and no disrespect Bronson Reed, but then the Timu line has Bronson Reed. It's like one outweighs the other.
In terms of star power, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I here's the thing. I don't know how to feel about this because the last time we saw CM Punk, he got murdered by Drew McIntyre pretty much. And but had also said that he was going to start coming for the world heavyweight title. So then for
Mhm.
him to just randomly pop up for this storyline when really he has no dog in this fight. So it's like I don't
Right.
know why, just because Paul Heyman asked him to, like, hey, come help my tribal chief. Like, what? And also, we haven't seen Paul Heyman in months,
Yeah.
and people were a little skeptical that he was kind of dressed like Solo Sokoa. He had the
Yeah.
black blazer with the little red, whatever it was it a rose or something? I don't know, whatever it was in his pocket. But so people think that he might be being a little sneaky and actually is here for Solo and not Roman.
I feel like Paul Heyman is loyal to my tribal chief, and if he goes for the Timu line, I'll be like, Paul, what are you doing? Like, no. It's also like, from what I remember the last time we saw Punk, he was cutting a promo on Raw being like, hey guys, like I feel like shit, so I'm gonna like go home for a bit and not be here.
Yeah.
And then he's just like here, which I love. Um but yeah, that's why I was saying it was like very just like out of the blue, not
Mhm.
random, just like, oh, that's very spontaneous. But it's hopefully we get a little more answers this upcoming Friday, and
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's so much fun, and Punk in a War Games match is gonna be great.
Well, let's kind of talk about this War Games. I know we didn't really like dive too much into the women's just because that one's just like a little bit less high stakes, in my opinion.
A lot less, amen.
But who do you think are going to be the two people starting, and kind of what order do you see things going in? We'll start with the original bloodline. Like, who do you think is going to start?
Sammy,
Sammy. Okay.
I see
I was
Sammy. Yeah.
I was going to go with Jay just for the simple fact that I think that Jay is going to be like, "No, I'm going to start. Like, you don't tell me what to do, Roman." You
True,
know?
true, true.
And then who do you think's going to come out after Sammy?
Probably I would see Jay coming out second, and then
Mhm.
Jimmy, and then Punk, and then my tribal chief will probably go last. Save the best for last, of course. Love my tribal chief. Um, just because, or Punk goes last, but if my tribal chief is in the match, he's not gonna want anyone else to go last because he is
Yeah.
the tribal chief. What would be really cool is if they started the match with my tribal chief, but because
That'd
do you
be
remember when they did?
crazy.
Yeah, do you remember when they did Bloodline War Games and Roman was in the match for like a total of like 5 minutes?
Yeah, because he came out last.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to see again. Like I want to see Roman get more involved this time.
Hmm. Which is fair, and I think, no offense. Well, maybe it's some offense to CM Punk, but I feel like Roman has a little bit more stamina than him.
Okay,
Uh,
that's fair. Yeah.
in terms of like being able to be in the match for longer. So I
Mhm.
could see Roman going before CM Punk, but at the end of the day, I think Roman's like, no, I'm gonna go last. So for
Yeah.
me, I think it's gonna be Jay, then Sammy. I think CM Punk's actually gonna come in third, and then Jimmy,
Oh.
and then Roman.
All right.
I think CM Punk will kind of make a mid match surprise appearance, and then on the other side, I mean, I think that they're gonna start with
Probably Bronson.
I was gonna say either Bronson or Tomatonga, just like have the little rat go first, and then the memes about that are still hysterical.
Where he's like
I'm
gliding around the stage, like,
like, it's so creepy. Like, it looks like a horror movie. But no, I I think Tama Tonga's going to start. And then I think Bronson Reed, Tangaloa,
The
Jacob
infamous
Fatu,
Tongalo.
Jacob Fatu, and then Solo Sokoa. But if they want to
Yeah.
start out with a bang, have Jacob go out there first. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But what do you think?
I could see Jacob coming out first just because he is like the wild child, like, oh, I want to
Mhm.
fight, get me out there. And that would be great. And I think that's very likely. But I also do kind of see them starting out with Bronson Reed, which
Mhm.
again is just like, why is Bronson Reed in this? So that is random. That is
Well,
random.
well, let's talk about it. Why do you think Bronson Reed is in this match?
Maybe he got bored.
The only reasoning that I can see is that he's Samoan. That's the
Okay.
only explanation that I see, is that they just wanted another Samoan person on their team because they're very much trying to be the Samoan bloodline, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's the only reason I see. Um but yeah, other than that, I don't see a reason for him to be there. I
I
think they're
guess
just
he
trying
has
to.
beef with Sammy too, right? Like past beef,
I mean,
sure.
yeah, I guess technically.
But wasn't he on the team before Sammy was officially on the team, on the other team?
No,
Okay,
Sammy
okay.
was on the team first. But
Okay, cool.
who do you think's gonna win?
I think my tribal chiefs team will pull through and secure the victory as they lost at Crown Jewel, so
I am gonna agree. I think that the original Bloodline and CM Punk are gonna come out on top. And if they don't, what are we doing?
that would be weird.
Yeah. But Maddie, really quick, entertain the folks. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
What? Well, guys, with Thanksgiving coming around the corner, we have so much to be grateful for, especially in wrestling. But Mary, while she's not even here, and I would like to take the time to say that we are all very grateful. We are both, excuse me, very grateful for all of you. We have so much fun coming here every Sunday and just hanging out with you guys. We love to see familiar faces in the chat, like Cap. I love my Cap, and Junior, and Nas, and everybody that we love so much. And we just want to say thank you for supporting your girls, for always being there for us, and just for coming out and having a great time every Sunday. So we are both very, very thankful for all of you.
That is so true. I kind of missed part of that, but I got the end of it, and I wholeheartedly agree. Sorry about
Yes.
that, guys. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. It's having issues, but would this be a Meet Us in the Ring episode without
Without technical.
difficulties?
Wouldn't it be great if
No,
one
we're
day we
not.
had an episode with no technical difficulties?
I think we've had one. I think we've had one before.
Yeah.
And because when we go to Vegas, even though we're not going to WrestleMania, we're going to have an in person podcast, which means there's no chance of technical issues.
Nah, watch us still have like one.
Watch our mics not work, and then
Yeah, or we
wait.
lose
Oh,
power or something.
let me knock on wood for that not to happen.
Yeah.
um. Yeah. So how do you feel about War Games this year?
I'm not as excited about it as I was
Mhm.
last year's, but
Yeah.
it is still going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of chaos, and that is always something to look forward to. So the hype is still there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Is this the last pay-per-view of the year?
Probably not.
I thought it was because of the holidays. Like I thought they were gonna give them
Oh, yeah.
time off for the holidays. I'm not sure though. Correct us in the comments if we're wrong.
Well, they're doing that Saturday night's main event thing, but is that a
Yeah, what
pay-per-view
is
or just a
that?
show? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know what that is about, and I've been hearing people talk about it, but I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments because we don't know.
Yeah, and for everyone who calls us marks on Instagram, this is proof that we're not, because we know nothing that's going on.
They said that's probably the nicest thing Instagram has said to us, though, because at least that means that we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but they were using mark in like the negative way of like, oh, you guys think you know it all, and
Well, we do. No.
but clearly we don't, because we don't even know what this Saturday night main event thing is.
Instagram hates us, and I love it.
It's true, they do. But make
Good.
sure to subscribe, guys. We're almost to 900 subscribers.
Yes.
And we hope to get to 1,000 by WrestleMania. So please help us make that happen. Make sure to tell your friends, your family, whoever was at your Thanksgiving dinner this week, tell them to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And we will see you guys next Sunday. Maddie,
We'll
take
be
us out.
live again next Sunday. You
Yes.
guys already know the drill. Logan Paul, all these technical difficulties were all your fault, and we will be seeing you in court. Screw you.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow.